Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Warshaw's algorithm to find the path matrix of a directed graph G. This path matrix is in the Boolean form because we are using the Boolean functions in order to write the path matrix. Now before going into the actual stepwise understanding of a Warshaw's algorithm, let us first understand by taking a simple example how to find the path matrix using the Warshaw's algorithm. Let us take this example. This is the directed graph having the four vertices as x, w, z and y. Now from this directed graph, first step is that you need to obtain its adjacency matrix A and find what is called as a path matrix. Now in Warshaw's algorithm, the adjacency matrix is equal to the path matrix. So we obtain this as a path matrix. Now once you obtain this path matrix, the next step is that you need to obtain what is called as a intermediate matrix. Now let us understand how to obtain this intermediate matrix with respect to y, x, w and z. Now first we'll obtain what is the intermediate matrix with respect to x. So we write it as P of x, which is equal to now in this intermediate matrix, these values, these index values in P of x is obtained by considering the previous path matrix P. Now I will tell you how to obtain each values of this P of x. For example, if I want to write what is the value of this particular index, that is from z to y, I need to write down what is the index value from the previous matrix. From z to y, what is the value? From z to y, the value is 0, so I write it as 0. And what intermediate node or vertex we have taken as x, so we write it here as x. And then check what is the value to go from z to x and from x to y in the previous matrix. From z to x, from z to x, the index value is 1, so we write it here as 1. And then from x to y, from x to y, the index value is 0, so we write it as a 0. And then calculate what is the Boolean value. Now to calculate the Boolean value, what we do is we AND these two index values, 1 and 0, 1 and 0, and OR with this 0. So the final value will be equal to 0. So this 0 we write it over here. So this is the procedure how to obtain all these index values of P of x. Now once you obtain this P of x, the next intermediate matrix is P of y. Again for your understanding, I have again written this path matrix and P of x. Again here you will see that intermediate matrix P of y is obtained in the same way as I have discussed earlier. Now just to make you understand in a better way, I have taken the value from z to w. Now to go or to write the value from z to w, I need to consider what is the index value in the previous matrix, that is in P of x, not in path matrix. So in this particular matrix I have to check from z to w, from z to w the index value is 1, so I have to write it here 1. From now in this case the intermediate node or vertex is y, so I have to write is y here. From z to y, from z to y the index value is 0, so I have to write here 0. And from y to w, from y to w the index value is 1, so I am writing here 1. And then obtain this particular logic operation, that is 0 and 1 is 0 and which is OR with 1, the final value is 1. So we write this final value 1 over here. In this way we write all these index values of P of y. So next intermediate node is P of z. Again this index values of all this P of Z is obtained in the same way as discussed earlier. And finally, intermediate matrix P of W is obtained in the same way, considering this particular logical operation. So this P of W finally indicates that this is the final path matrix, which indicates that there is a path between vertices of a directed graph. So this will tell you whether there is a path exists between the particular vertex or not. For example, if you see here, from x to x there is a path, from x to w there is no path, from x to z there is a path, from x to w there is a path. So this is how we obtain the Warshaw's algorithm, or solve the Warshaw's algorithm to find the path matrix of a directed graph G. So this is just a representation in terms of formula how to obtain this path matrix using the Warshaw's algorithm. There are two cases. Warshaw's observed that P of k I comma j is equal to 1 can occur only if there is one of the following cases occur. First case is that there is a simple path from Vi to Vj which does not use any other nodes except possibly V1 to V of k minus 1. Hence we write P of k minus 1 of Ij is equal to 1. This is the first step. And the second step is that if there is a simple path from Vi to Vk and a simple path from Vk to Vj, where each path does not use any other nodes except possibly V1 to V of k minus 1, then or hence we write P of k minus 1 of Ik is equal to 1 and P of k minus 1 k comma j is equal to 1. Accordingly, then we use matrix P of k by using this particular formula. Basically, if you see here, this is the AND operation and this is the OR operation. So we have already discussed this in the previous example, considering the numerical values. So this is how the Warshaw's algorithm written. Warshaw's algorithm, a directed graph G with m nodes is maintained in the memory by its adjacency matrix, and this algorithm finds the Boolean path matrix P of a graph G. In this algorithm, there are two steps we have discussed earlier by considering the simple example. In the first step, we have taken the adjacency matrix and written the path matrix, that is adjacency matrix equal to path matrix. Now if you see here, if A of Ij is equal to 0, indicates that there is no edge and the path is equal to 0, and else P of Ij is equal to 1. This is the first step. In a second step, we have calculated the AND and OR operation of a index values by considering this particular form. And this key represents the intermediate matrix index value. So this is how we obtain the path matrix using the Warshaw's algorithm. So this is an example for a homework. You can find the path matrix using Warshaw's algorithm for this particular directed graph. Use the same procedures. Use the same procedure what I have discussed earlier and try to get this path matrix in this form. I have already given the path matrix, so you can verify your answer with this path matrix.